From Daily Forex, this is Christopher Lewis looking at the Bitcoin market. And as we head into the 25th, you can see that we've cleared the last vestiges that I had talked about being a big concern about the 200-day moving average, and the $8,000 level against the US dollar has been cleared. And there's a couple different reasons, a couple different things going on right now. There's a lot of money flowing out of China, and even though it's supposedly not possible to trade Bitcoin or to buy Bitcoin in China through the exchanges, that's nonsense, and everybody knows you can, and it is part of the capital outflow from the Chinese mainland, as seen in the yuan reference rate. Now, beyond that, the other thing is that there are. It looks as if there's going to be ETFs, Bitcoin ETFs in the United States, and that has Bitcoin going higher because of the perceived demand from ETFs. Of course, I find I think that's a short-term pop, and the reason for that is it still doesn't facilitate true demand until Bitcoin is adopted by Main Street, and it really is nowhere near being adopted by Main Street. There's no real demand for it. It's a speculative instrument, so really not much has changed. So I'd be very cautious about looking at that as a longer-term solution. And let us not forget that ETFs allow for shorting in a much easier way. Think of it this way. The average stock trader will be able to short all cryptocurrencies by the time it's all said and done by pressing one button. So believe you me, I think that we have a potential for a weapon of mass destruction here against cryptocurrencies down the road. Now, in the short term, what does it mean? Well, in the short term, I do think it's positive. That's my longer term thesis. Here at 9,000, there's a significant amount of supply, so I would suspect that's the next target. I look at 7,500 as your support. So I might wait for a short-term pullback. 8,000 probably supportive as well. And I do think that we could probably get to 10,000. At 10,000, we're going to ask a lot of questions, so we'll have to see how that plays out. And that coincides nicely over here in the Japanese yen. A lot of resistance here at about 925,000, 930,000. And of course, 1 million. Now, my target right now is 1 million. And going back several months, there was a 1.1 million just massive supply there. So I think that's more of a zone. Short-term pullback should be supported down to about 825,000 yen. I would look for a little bit of a pullback to find some value. Again, though, a lot of questions as to what this ETF is truly going to mean down the road. I think short-term it's very bullish. Longer term, I'm not really convinced because Bitcoin was all about anonymous transactions, and the like, and now Wall Street's going to turn it into a speculative investment. So it'll be very interesting to see how this is handled by the actual crypto community itself.